What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about how we were able to generate $19,000 in just 1 week utilizing this one strategy. So if you guys are new to who it is that I am, my name is Elliot Drake, and this channel is all about online business, how to start your own marketing agency, and just like agency in general. Like, I'm going to be talking about a lot of new stuff. I'm working on some really cool projects recently that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. But yeah, so I'm sorry about the birds. You guys can probably hear it. I am on a rooftop right now. We are in Cincinnati. Got this cool little penthouse, and we have like an office like conference thing at the University of Cincinnati. All the sales guys from the team are in town, and we're doing a training. Me, Devin, and Brandon, you guys will meet them soon. Just partnered with them. You know, I kind of go into the details later of that. You know, basically this video is going to be about building a team and the importance of it. And like this last week was like a reflection of how powerful having a team is, and specifically what I'm going to be talking about is a sales team, and a team that all they do all day long is reach out and try to book you meetings, and that's what we've been doing. And so that $19,000, that's not even including other revenue, nothing. $19,000 came specifically from this sales team, their revenue that they were able to bring in 1 week. And most of these sales guys have, you know, little to no sales experience, and they've just been working with us. And what we've been able to do is equipped and train them on lots of different ways to reach out to prospects, to get them on the phone. And what they do is they book the meeting, and then if they qualify them, and then, you know, we'll get on the phone and then close them. And so specifically, we figured out and developed a really amazing like strategy and way to reach out on LinkedIn and book meetings, and it's just been working insane. So we're about to release this since it's so powerful. We're gonna release it. We're putting it into like kind of like a product program type deal service, and we're about to release it. So if you guys are interested in that, click the link down in the description. There'll be like a waiting list and stuff. But this video is kind of also, it's gonna be a little bit of like, it's gonna be a vlog type deal. I'm about to go downstairs, show you all the guys, let you in, you know, let you meet them. They're really awesome, and then just kind of show you the place. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna finish out the day teaching the sales guys, and I'll kind of probably put some training clips in there of that, so it'll be really awesome. So let's do it. Alright, this is the upstairs. Mike's in there. Here we go. Let's go see y'all the. Yes. Say what's up to the YouTube.
What's up? What's up, YouTube? Winning around here. Devin Johnson, executive team with Into.
Nice.
Let's get it.
All right, what's going on, guys? I know we just cut to a completely different place, but I didn't have time to really record, you know, the value piece of this video. This video is more of like a vlog, so after this, you want to watch it. There's going to be more knowledge from the workshop and stuff that we taught in Cincinnati and everything. But what I'm going to be talking to you today is about the title of the video, how we made $19,000 in just 1 week, okay? And what we, you know, basically the moral of the story is that we hired a sales team. So, you know, kind of a backstory is that I decided to partner and go 50-50 in with a new company called N2 Media. It's not like a brand new company, but basically like it's been around, and I partnered with a guy named Brandon Popplestein, and also Devin Johnson, who is right here. We're in Michigan right now, actually with the sales team. They live here. Some of the sales team, not all of them, but we hired them, and their only job is to all day long either cold call or reach out using LinkedIn, and just lots of different ways to reach out to business owners and get us on the phone with them, okay? And so a key lesson here for if you guys are, maybe you have your own agency and you're a one-man show, and it's hard for a one-man show to really scale things up because you have to do everything. You have to do service delivery, you have to reach out to clients, you have to get on meetings to try to close clients. You already know what all the process is. So one thing that you guys can do is you can hire people like we have done to basically get you on meetings. And the biggest thing that the $19,000, all of that came from LinkedIn automation, okay? So we have our own software that we use that basically we just developed that connects with prospects automatically and then sends them follow-up messages. And then from there, our sales guys go in and they respond and then try to get the person on a meeting, and then we close them, okay? So that's basically what we've done, and that's just what I wanted to make this video about, to show you guys that, find some people that you can hire. Maybe you know some people and you can teach them some different strategies on how you already reach out for your business. On this channel, I have lots of different ways you can reach out through cold calling. LinkedIn is super powerful. You guys should really utilize LinkedIn. And the way that we pay our sales guys is on commission. So we pay them 20% on average per deal they send, which is a really good deal, right? So say they sell a package that is $1,000 a month on a 12-month contract. Well, they got 20% of that locked in, and their only job is just getting you on the phone. So the big misconception that people have is that you make money on actually the service delivery, which in the small case you do, because if you do a really good job, you keep that client. If you suck, then you're gonna lose them, right? But where do I make most of my money? I make the money when I'm on the phone closing the deals. Ain't that right, Devin?
Absolutely.
Right? So what do I want to be doing all day is I want to be on the phone closing more deals and actually growing the business. So that's the main strategy. Another thing that we've done is we have partnered with we have a fulfillment partner, which that is where Devin comes into play. So there's this will be a little bit harder for the mass majority, but there's lots of different white label partners out there. A lot of them you have to qualify to work with, but specifically we're working with Mission to Market, which they're a very large agency, and they just do all of the service delivery. They do like all SEO and Google My Business and website development, full stack, full digital marketing agency, which allows us to only focus on what we're really good at on the service delivery side, which makes it easy. And then we have a wide variety of other services that we can just push off to them and then, get our affiliate commission, right? Like for sending them the work, they white label it and then we get a commission. And that's all of that 19 grand has all been just from that. None of that revenue is stuff that, we're actually fulfilling the work. We just close the deals. So let me repeat that again. We have hired sales guys on commission, equip them with the materials and things they needed, the industries that we want business coming in, and just the different people to talk to. We help them structure LinkedIn the right way, showed them how to do a good headshot, how to structure a good bio that really states what you do, good banners. We set up their LinkedIn automation to where it auto connects with people and then show them how to connect with them, right? Then as they connect all day, they book meetings for me, Brandon, and Devin, right? We get on the phone, close the deal. And then after we close the deal, Mission to Market fulfills that job. We collect payment. Mission to Market, we pay them what they need for the service. We take the margin that we have built in by selling the service. We take our cut, we pay the sales guys cut, and it runs like clockwork, right? That's essentially the strategy that we have. If you guys are interested in learning more about the logistics of that, comment down below. Happy to make that. How to hire different sales guys and stuff like that. Devin, there's filtered out a lot of sales guys and stuff, right? So whenever you're hiring sales guys, it's really important to find people that are motivated and people that are willing to stick with the company long term. A lot of sales guys that are working for the company, they have hardly any sales experience, and they just have came in and started killing it because we've created, basically the foundation and all the materials that they need to succeed. So anyways, that's basically it, guys, for this. I'm going to continue the vlog from Cincinnati. There's lots of really cool stuff in it, so I encourage you guys to stick around. All right, man, tell them about yourself.
What's up? Roger Watson. Great to meet you all. Happy. Grew up in Jackson, Michigan. Was presented with this opportunity. Couldn't pass it down. It was too good to be true, and I can't look back.
What's the biggest thing that you learned yesterday during the training?
Biggest thing I learned yesterday, tonality, attitude. You always got to be positive. You got to keep that same tone, and just keep on moving.
So,
love it.
Talk about the before getting into N2 and before surrounding yourself in the environment of Elliot, myself, Devin, and a lot of people that we bring around. Talk a little bit about how that has just not only changed your mindset. Talk a little bit about where you were before and your background there, and then how that shift really kind of happened and how why that happened.
So before, I was an electrician for an electrical company in Michigan, and I liked it. It was cool and all. Labor force was what I thought I wanted to do, and then I was presented this opportunity, and Devin, Brandon, and Elliot, sat me down, talked to me, and taught me the ways, and I couldn't ask for better mentors, because they have sat there every minute, every second that they have, and taught me, how to be the person I am now. And I respect that 100%. I love it, and I would not trade anything that has happened over the last couple of months.
Fist bump, bro. Appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah.
Hey, brag about your month, man. What are you about to clear this month?
So
yeah,
I'm gonna brag for this dude.
Yeah.
This dude's been on the team for what, a month and a half now?
yeah,
Month and a half now. And obviously there's a learning curve with especially coming from his background into digital marketing, selling digital marketing. It's not easy, right? I just realized I had my sunglasses on.
It's a little bright.
It is a little bright, yeah. So he came from a labor force and not knowing really anything, right? And then we put him into our ecosystem, and dude is popping off. He had what'd you have? You had $20,000 last week.
last week you.
20 racks.
Yeah.
24.
24.
My bad. 24.
Yeah.
And that is astounding. How long? You could just talk.
insane.
Yeah, you could just dude, that's insane, right? Your mindset before you came in here, was it anything? Did you think that you'd be making 24 grand in a month?
No, I didn't even think I was gonna make 24 grand in a year. Being honest with you, because 1 year I made 30,000, and last year I got gypped and only made 18,000 after taxes. I couldn't imagine making 24,000 in 1 week. It was absolutely astounding, and I was so surprised, with the process and how you guys showed me how to do everything, and honestly, it's life changing.
It's awesome.
Good shit, man.
For
Yeah, hello.
500.
$3.99.
Yes, Team Mom. We got the
Yeah.
Team Mom doing it. Let's go.
So that is good. It's not calling out,
I hit on that. That's pretty good. Good job, Mike.
Yeah.
Get shit done. This dude does close deals. He hasn't had a $24,000 a week. However, he's working on it. Yeah, that's the mindset. See the mindset? Yet he knows it's happening. He knows it's happening.
I told him about there's a waiting list down below also for LinkedIn strategy.
Drop them.
We're releasing
Filling up quick.
we're releasing a product
Filling up quick.
/ service type deal that's gonna help you book a lot
At least
at least.
Kyle, how many leads you book in a week? 5 to 10?
At least 5.
Roger, how many meetings you set up from LinkedIn this week?
Not including the following meetings coming up.
That we're closing?
Yeah,
by the way.
12 alone.
12 meetings last week alone.
Whoever that is, right? So mainly, the gatekeeper is going to be for local businesses. It is the secretary that's in front of them, their personal assistant. The person that, the gatekeeper's whole job is to keep people from getting to the owner because their time is valuable. right? So with cold calling, it's very spammy, right? They get lots of people calling them every single day, all right? And so one of the main ways that I've found to basically at least get the email, some kind of contact information of the business owner, because that's normally not going to be on the website for spamming purposes, is to call them and say, hey, I'm with, my name is Ellie Drake, I'm with M2 Media, and someone from your office opted into a free social media audit. Do you guys have time to talk, right? And then normally what they will do is that's over their pay grade, and they're going to assume, because they didn't do it, none of them did it, right? It was complete fluff, but the whole objective is they're going to be like, hey, yeah, that was probably, if it's a dental office or something, that was Dr. So-and-so, and they would say, oh, can I get his email so we can send that over to him? Then you normally collect that email, right? Or they will end up transferring you to their phone and you can leave a detailed message. That's a perfect way to get past the gatekeeper.
It's like 30 seconds, bro.
Yeah, because like what they're doing, they're not, I've had calls where it's like literally 30, sometimes a minute long silence. But it's not that they're, maybe sometimes, but most of the time what they're doing is they're calculating, oh, can I make this work here? Can I make that work there? They're calculating all the different things in their head. And so if you start to talk about other things, it's going to derail their thought process completely. Then they're completely out of like, can I make that happen? And more like, oh, okay. And then it might confuse them. See what I'm saying? It derails their train of thought,
Rather than them just thinking about, the price, can I make it work? Let's make it happen, doesn't make sense.
Let's go one more time. I'm the business owner, and you actually did opt in. Like I opted in for this audit.
Oh, you're sorry.
Like in your head, like I opted in for it. Ring, ring, ring.
Oh, you're the business, like you're saying you're the business owner? Sorry.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Same thing.
You should be doing the ring, because he's going to answer saying, hey, this is.
Oh.
So you should be answering first. That's the one thing that's also throwing me off. It's like, if I call, you should answer, this is.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hi, this is Roger Watson of M2 Media. I saw somebody opted into a free social media audit. I was just wondering if you could direct me or I could deliver this to a possible business owner or someone in charge.
Yeah, that might have been Dr. Joe, but he's out of the office right now. Let me grab his email address. Or would it be better for you just to send it to me, or do you think he needs that?
No, I think he would need it. So
Okay.
if I could get his email, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll give it to you.
What happens when it drops? Isn't she lucky? It's highly worth